Hey, what is happening? Welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 of getting started in Blender. And yeah, if you haven't watched part 1, I would suggest watching part 1 because this is how we got here, and I'm just going to carry on from there. So you might be a bit confused if you didn't watch part 1, so check that out. But yeah, let's carry on with part 2, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm just going to talk a little bit now about let's go here, the render engines. So you get Cycles and you get Eevee. Workbench you don't have to worry about. But one thing, what I want to do is quickly just show you, if you go to Edit, Preferences, okay, and then you go to System, if everyone's computer and laptop or whatever device you're using to use Blender on, some of them will have GPUs, some of them won't, but yeah, I would suggest running off the GPU. So just make sure that if you've got a GPU, make sure it's selected, and then just go here, save preferences, and you can go out of here. And now when you select Cycles, so you might be in Eevee, and if you're in Eevee it doesn't give you that option, but if you are in Eevee, just click on it, go to Cycles, and then make sure your GPU is selected. Okay, this is the most, basically Cycles is more realistic than Eevee, and that is a basic way to explain it. There's obviously more in-depth ways to explain it, but yeah, that is the basics. If you want super realistic things, Cycles, but it's a lot more demanding on your computer, just bear that in mind. Okay, and then what I want to do is show you this. So if you click here, this is viewport shading. This is basically the wire frame. So as you can see, it's our cube, rectangle. Now obviously it was a cube, it's net. Then this is like basically if you read there, it is viewport shading. It's just the object without all like the textures and that kind of stuff. Then this, you can see same thing, but it's just letting you preview the materials without being too demanding on a computer. And then this is what it's going to look like in the final. Obviously you can see we don't have anything, but you will obviously need a lighter scene, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But let's jump back here. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to add a light, but first thing, let me show you how to basically go to X. So we're in our side view, click on the object, press G, and then drag this up with holding your middle scroll wheel, bring it up to somewhere like that, just above our y-axis. Okay, then what you want to do is go Shift A, go to Mesh, and get a plane. Okay, you'll see this is just a flat surface. You can see it over there if I zoom in. Now with it selected, press S, and then move your mouse to the side to make it bigger, and now we've got a plane. Okay, so next thing, let's make our cube a bit smaller. So click on it, go S, and make it smaller, bring it down, and then go back to X, and then zoom in, G, and we bring it down to about there. Now what I'm going to do is show you edit mode. So you know those kind of photography studio stuff where it's got the backdrop, and I'm going to show you how to create it really easily. So we'll do a little bit of edit mode work now. So click on the plane, and we want to go here to object mode, click on this, and click edit. Now you can see we've got a few of these things. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but what you want to do is click here, and then with it still selected, click over there. So we're going to select this, and then press E, and you can see now when you hold your middle scroll wheel on your mouse in and lift it up, you can see this will come up like that. Bring it to somewhere like that, and then click to go out of it. Now we want to get that nice kind of like a smooth backdrop. So we're going to click there again and press Control, hold down Control B, and then move your mouse again like that, and you'll see this will happen. Now keep holding Control B, and then just push scroll your mouse wheel up like that a few times, and then let go, press on it. Okay, now you can click on tab again to go out of edit mode, or you can just click there and do that. Now with your plane still selected, right click, and then hit shade smooth, and now it's nice and smooth. Okay, now if we go to camera mode, you can see we got something like that. Okay, we can always fix it later. I'll show you how to scale things wider, all that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. Now again, if I go here, you can see everything is no lighting, no textures, that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is now show you how to light this. So let's do that. So let's go back here, and now let's go Shift A and look for a light. Okay, now you got different kind of lights: point, sun, spot, area, and in this, it won't be, you probably won't have this. It's an add-on, but don't worry about it. What I want to do is show you how to use a area light. So what you're going to do is click there. You can see it's coming like that. So now what you want to do is go to X. You can see it's still selected. Hit G, and then you'll scroll wheel and bring it up to somewhere like that. Then with the light still selected, push S and make it bigger. Something like that. And now you'll see if I go here, nothing has happened really. It's only a little bit of light. And what you basically need to do is make it more powerful. So let's stay in edit. Let's stay in this our main mode. So, and then go here. So with your area light selected, look for this. And now we've got this menu. And now you can see color, all that kind of stuff. What you want to do is change the power. So we can go 150. You can see now it's getting a bit more powerful. So let's go to somewhere like 500. And it's looking really quite nice. Okay. Now basically what I'm going to do is make it a little bit bigger. So S, scale it like that, and it's just giving it a bit more softer light. Okay, we can always change it later. What I'm going to do is show you a cool thing. So what you're going to do is go to world. So this is basically your world, if that makes sense. It's your lighting, it's all that kind of stuff. So you won't have this. It's an add-on as well. Don't worry about it. But what I'm going to do is select the color. So click there and drag this all the way down. Okay, so it makes the lighting look a little bit more better. And then let's just make the lights a bit more brighter. So let's make it 1000. That looks better. Okay, you obviously got to play around with it to find until you like the lighting. But we don't want it too bright, but we don't want it too dim either. Okay, and then you can obviously change the color. I'm not going to change the color on this scene, and everything else. You can see if I take it off, it will take the shadow away, but then it won't look realistic. So you want that shadow just to make it look nicer, that kind of stuff. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add color to our backdrop. Okay, so select it, and then I'm going to show you how to do that. So now we're going to learn a bit more about the shading editor, or the shading node, whatever you want to call it. So you're going to click there, and now this will pop up. Okay, don't worry, same thing. So we're going to click here, and then let's go back to our camera mode. Just bring it to somewhere like that, and you'll see it will look exactly the same. Now with your plane selected, hit new, and this is going to come up. If you want to move, if it comes up like this and you want to move this to the side, just push your middle scroll wheel in, move it like that. Okay, now your principal BSDF is where you'll do a lot of the work and you'll plug things in and that kind of stuff. Not going to complicate things too much with the backdrop. I'll show you how to put a material on this. We'll create one in the next episode. But yeah, what I'm going to do is show you how to just change this background. Very easy. So base color is basically, if I zoom in, is your color. So now, if you click there, you can then change the brightness. So you can make it dark, all the way black. You can bring it up, or you can make it a different color. So you can just find something that you like. Let's go with like a blue, and then metallic. So if you drag it like this, it'll make it metallic, and then it makes it look like that. And then your roughness, you bring it up or you bring it down. You can see all the way down is, and you bring the metallic down, you'll see it basically has that kind of reflections. So you want to find something that you like. So Usually roughness you'll go somewhere like that. Just make it look nice and realistic. That looks quite nice. Not going to worry about anything else, but that's basically very simple way to just change the color in your scene. So let's jump back. So now you want to go back to your main mode, which is your layout mode. You just click there, and there we go. Now just want to get somewhere. Also, don't worry about these things. When you render the image, this won't come in. So if I do this, that's basically what it would look like if I go to camera. That is what it's going to look like. You see this black, this will be rendered instead of these like lines and that kind of stuff. It won't be rendered in your scene. It will look like that, but we'll fix it. Don't worry, don't stress. We'll move the camera, but let's just go here. So next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make this block. So let's just go here, and click here, zoom in, and get this to be on the y-axis. So G, bring it down, make it somewhere like this. What I'm going to do is we're going to basically make like a scene and put like a model. I'm going to show you how to import a model in the next episode, and we're going to put a model on here just to like basically showcase it, as you can see. So we'll put the model like this, and then just basically this will be like a pedestal. We'll scale a little bit, that kind of stuff. This will be done in the next episode, but hopefully you've learned a little bit more. And yeah, make sure you subscribe if you want to watch episode 3. I'll upload it tomorrow, but yeah, that's it for episode 2. And what I'm going to do is just quickly show you just how to save it so you don't lose the file, so we can carry on tomorrow if you want. So hit file, hit save as, boom, and then you're going to find where you want to save it. So if you want to save it to, I've got a scenes thing that's called, mine is called beginner video blend.blend, which is .blend is like the file type. It's, you know, like JPEG, PNG, all that kind of stuff, MP3, MP4, etc. .blend is your blender file, and then you're just going to hit save as, boom, and it will save it as. Okay. And what's also good is while you're working, so if you do a few more other things, and if you carry on without worrying about if you're going to lose it, you just hit file and then save, and then every time you do something else, it will save it in the last place you've done that. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hopefully you learned something. Like I said, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 3. Peace. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, don't worry. See you tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you soon tomorrow. Okay, bye.